Item number 119, Officer Vanessa Willis, customer Sanford Risman, case number MHVIO 2016-00356.
Vanessa Willis, City of North Miami Code Enforcement. This case was adjudicated April 5th, 2017. However, they have been working, and we postponed the case twice for them. And as far as service is concerned, we sent them notice out, certified mail. I posted at the property on June 23rd, 2017. I have the notice to appear and the affidavit of service. I have photos of the building where you will be able to see that the majority of the front of the building has been painted. They do still have a portion of the front that has not been painted, so I'll just submit the file.
Okay. Okay. What area is missing?
You can flip it, there's another.
Okay.
And I don't have access to the rear because there is.
Go back on him. Go back on the mic.
I do not have access to the rear of the building because it's fenced in,
Mm-hmm.
and it abuts another property where you wouldn't be able to see the back of the building. So I don't know how much of the back is finished or started for that matter. Yeah.
Okay, so a portion of the front, this is the front that we're looking at?
Correct.
Okay, so a portion has been, is completed, but the other side of it, it seems like they're still working on it. Is that
Exactly.
correct?
They're
Was
there.
this today?
Scaffolds, yeah, scaffolds out there and everything.
Okay. And who's your contact person there?
I don't have a contact. That's the issue. It's a condo.
Mm-hmm.
And usually the president would contact me and we make communication, but I haven't heard from him in a couple of months. So I know that they're still working because, you know, they have a permit. Every time I go there, the guys are there, they're working.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe he just is under the assumption that the time will be extended because really and truly with the permit, you have probably about 6 months with the permit to finish the project.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't heard from them one way or the other. I was just going to, you know, try to get it tabled again, but I don't want to speak out of terms. So I just went ahead and bought it for it. And they were notified. It was sent certified, and I also posted it.
All right. I mean, it's been adjudicated. I can see that they're working on it. I, let's see, it was postponed in June. And then here we are today.
Yes.
I mean, I see progress.
I do too.
You
I
know,
don't have an
based on your
issue.
car.
Yeah.
So let's table it another 30 days.
Okay.
You know, let's see if we have contact. Hopefully by then, they would have completed the whole, you know, the entire work. If not, then we'll revisit it if I have to ratify the daily fine amount. But based on the photographs that you presented, it seems like there's work being done.
It is.
All right, so we'll reset it 30 days.
Okay. Thank you.
Item number 7, Officer Monica Frederick, customer Albert Fraser, case number CEGMP 2017-00026.
City of North Miami Code Compliance Officer Monica Frederick. This is for the general maintenance of properties violation. This property was previously adjudicated. The property was posted for this hearing on June 26, 2017 at 9:51 a.m. and the violation still remains.
All right, based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer and the evidence presented, I find that the violation still exists. I also find good notice, given proper notice, the owner has failed to appear. The daily fine amount of $50 is hereby ratified.
Item number 10 and item number 12, Officer Monica Frederick, customer Anna Cummings, case number CEODS 2017-0046 and CEZPU 2017-00022.
City of North Miami Code Compliance Officer Monica Frederick. The cases, both the outdoor storage and the ZPU have both been previously adjudicated. The notice to appear for this hearing was posted on June 30th, 2017 at 12 p.m. and both violations still exist. The ZPU is for the picture with the 12555 number 2. The property owner has divided the single family basically to another tenant. And then the outdoor storage is for the items that are on the recreational trailer that is covered by the plastic black bag.
All right, based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer and the evidence presented, I find that the violation still exists. I also find good notice, given proper notice, the owner has failed to appear. The fine amount of $100 on, what? Oh. Both cases are ratified.
Item number 13, Officer Ernest Baptiste, case number CEBPR 2017-0042, customer Andre Mark Charles. Mm-hmm. Wait. That's yours. It's 13030 Northeast 4th Avenue.
Ernest Baptiste, City of Miami Code Enforcement Officer. This is a case that was heard before for building without permit. Checked today, no permit was on file. Property was posted on June 19, 2017.
Okay. All right, based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer and the evidence presented, I find that the violation still exists. I also find good notice, given proper notice, the owners have failed to appear. The daily fine amount of $150 is hereby ratified.
Item number 23, Officer Monica Frederick, customer Carson, case number CEEXP 2017-00047.
City of North Miami Code Compliance Officer Monica Frederick. This case is for the exterior maintenance of residents at the property. The property was first noticed by Veland Christie on February 13, 2017. The property was mailed a certified notice to appear on June 22nd, 2017, and postage for this hearing was posted on June 23rd, 2017 at 9:28 a.m. I visited the property today and the violation still exists.
Okay, what's this colored, pressure clean and paint. Okay. Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer and the evidence presented, I find that the violation still exists. I also find good notice, given proper notice, the owner has failed to appear. I hereby find in favor of the city. Enter an adjudication. Owners have until August 1st by which to resolve the violation. And should the violation not be resolved by the abatement date, there will be a daily fine amount of $150.
Item number 24, Officer Ernest Baptiste, customer Kathleen C. Uba, case number CETMK 2017-0003.
Ernest Baptiste City, North Miami, Code Enforcement Officer. This is a case that was observed by Villain Christie. It was for the yard marker, the pyramid shaped yard marker placed on the swell. Property was posted June 26, 2017. Today I passed by, I took pictures of the swell.
All right, based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer and the evidence presented, I find that the violation does exist. I find in favor of the city, enter an adjudication. I also find good notice, given proper notice, the owners failed to appear. Owner has until August 1st by which to resolve the violation. Should the violation not be resolved by the abatement date, there will be a daily fine amount of $50.
Item number 27 and 28, customer Clifford J. Cooper, case number CEOSV 2017-0051 and CEPOD 2017-0007, Officer Monica Frederick.
City of North Miami Code Compliance Officer Monica Frederick. Both of these cases are new cases coming forward. One for a pod placed at the rear of the property, and the second for an oversized vehicle placed at the rear of the property. With the oversized vehicle, the property was first noticed on June 13th, 2017. The property was mailed a certified notice to appear on June 22nd, 2017. And for the pod in the rear, the property was first noticed on May 16th, 2017, and the certified notice to appear was mailed out June 22nd, 2017. As of today, both violations still stand. However, I did speak to the property owner before the holiday, and he stated that he came into the city and spoke to someone in Community Planning and Development Department based on obtaining a permit for the pod. But then somebody advised him that he can obtain a permit for a shed, and the city doesn't really have strict stipulations on what a storage container can be. So they stated that basically with the permit that they will give him, they would allow him to continue to store the pod on the property. But he has yet to obtain the actual physical permit to be able to do so. As well as the oversized vehicle, today, based on my inspection after 2 p.m., both the pod and the oversized vehicle remain. I am asking 30 days.
All right, just a reset of 30 days?
Yes.
Okay. 30 days. Did we skip number 25?
No, we did that.
Hmm?
Cecilia Johnson, I think, we skipped it. Item number 25, Officer Monica Frederick, customer Cecilia Jefferson, case number CEEXP 2016-00475.
City of North Miami Code Compliance Officer Monica Fedrick. This is a new case regarding the exterior main residence of the property. The property was first noticed on November 22nd, 2016. It was mailed a certified notice to appear on June 22nd, 2017, and the property was posted for this hearing on June 26, 2017. As of today, after 2 p.m., that is the picture that I took of the property, and it has yet to come in compliance.
Okay. Based on the unrebutted testimony of the, based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer and the evidence presented, I find that the violation does exist. I also find good notice, given proper notice, the owners have failed to appear. I hereby find in favor of the city and ensure an adjudication. Owners have until August 1st by which to resolve the violation. And should the violation not be resolved by the abatement date, there will be a daily fine amount of $150.
Item number 38, Officer Ernest Baptiste, customer Earl Hahn, case number CEJNK 20170050.
Ernest Baptiste, City of North Miami Code Enforcement Officer. This is a new case that was opened for junk item on the rear of the property. Property was posted on June 19, 2017. Today I passed and took pictures. Item still in the back.
What am I looking at?
Oh, it's a bed, furniture piece that is it's leaning against a tree in the back.
Okay. All right. Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer and the evidence presented, I find that the violation does exist. I also find good notice, given proper notice, the owners have failed to appear. Hereby find in favor of the city and turn adjudication. Owners have until August 1st by which to resolve the violation. Should the violation not be resolved by the abatement date, there'll be a daily fine amount of $50.
Item number 44, customer Edith Guzman, Officer Ernest Baptiste, case number CEODS 2017000084.
Ernest Baptiste, City of Miami Code Enforcement Officer. This is a new case that was opened for outdoor storage. Case was opened back in May 12. Property was posted on June 19. Today I did my inspection and items still remain at the entrance outdoor.
Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer and the evidence presented, I find the violation still exists. I find good notice, given proper notice, the owner has failed to appear. I find in favor of the city and enter an adjudication. Owner has until August 1st by which to resolve the violation. Should the violation not be resolved by the abatement date, there will be a daily fine amount of $100.
Item number 49 and item number 50, Officer Monica Fedrick. Customer Fritz Masak, case number CELSC 2016000025 and CERCV 2016000097.
City of North Miami Code Compliance Officer Monica Fedrick. These two cases are coming before you for the first time. We have a landscaping violation as well as a recreational vehicle that is parked in the rear. With the recreational vehicle, the property was first noticed on December 9th, 2016. The property was certified notice to appear on June 22nd, 2017. And the landscaping violation was also first noticed on December 9th, 2016. And the property was mailed out a certified notice to appear on June 22nd, 2017. Both properties were posted for this hearing on June 23rd, 2017 at 11:20 a.m. You previously heard this case for the two tickets that I issued this property owner for the same violations. However, these are coming for the special magistrative hearing.
Just a second. I saw this picture before.
Oh, sorry, wrong picture. You could just take that.
Okay, I was about to say, why did we let the gentleman go,
No.
knowing that he has more cases? Okay, so these are totally unrelated, correct?
No, to that one that you have, the picture that you just seen, yeah, that's totally unrelated.
Okay.
But I'm saying you heard the civil violation tickets to these cases already.
Okay. All right. Oh. Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer and the evidence presented, one second. I don't see the recreational vehicle.
I
or
have the
any of
picture for
pictures.
you. Unfortunately, the picture was misplaced. 1 second.
Okay. Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer and the evidence presented, I find that the violation still exists. I find good notice, given proper notice, the owner has failed to appear. I hereby find in favor of the city and enter an adjudication. Owner has until August 1st by which to resolve the violation. Should the violation not be resolved by the abatement date, there will be a daily fine amount of the amount of stuff that I just noticed in the backyard. There will be a daily fine amount of $200 for CALSC 2016-00025, and for CERCV 2016-00097, $150. What was that?
Item number 51, Officer Shanna Sanders, customer Fritz Nicholas, case number CEBPR 20170053.
Shanna Sanders, City of North Miami Code Compliance Officer. This is a case for report of previous compliance for a building without permit. I am showing as of today, no permits have been pulled for the windows that were installed. I am showing that proper service was given. The property was posted on June 26th at 1:10 p.m. I believe I have photos if you would like to see.
Sure.
Those were the windows that were once installed, and yes, they are still there, but no permits have yet to be submitted to the city. No applications have even been submitted.
All right, based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer and the evidence presented, I find that the violation still exists. Also find good notice, given proper notice to owner has failed to appear. The daily fine amount of $200 is hereby ratified.
And item number 113, Officer Shanna Sanders, customer PYRIG, case number CEFLR 2017-00005.
Shanna Sanders, City of North Miami Code Compliance Officer. This is a case for for failure to renew the business tax receipt for Jay's Barber Shop located at 1681 Northeast 123rd Street. This property was first cited back in March. I spoke with the property owner and the business owner several times. They have been submitting applications to the city. They've been working with community planning and development. Anita, I apologize, I don't remember her name at this present time, her last name. But they have been working with her to get the applications fully processed. Something she stated was held up due to some paperwork that the owner had to submit. But the tenant is doing everything he can to obtain it. I am willing to give time if you would like. Only I pushed it forward since this case has been open since March. And we have some time deadlines as to how soon they want cases to be presented. But he is working with trying to get everything taken care of. But I will leave it up to you and our city attorney as to how you want to address this. But, you know, it has been open since March, but he is diligently working with the city and community planning with trying to get everything squared away. I am showing that proper service was given. I hand-delivered the affidavit, notice to appear to the employee on June 26th at 11:35 a.m. I've also spoke with the owner and the business owner, so they're aware of it, but I did let them know I would ask for more time, but again, I'll leave it up to you.
Okay, well, if they're diligently trying to, get this matter resolved, and if things are moving a little slowly on the part of the city, I don't want to hold the resident accountable for that.
Yeah.
So we can reset it. I don't know if you want 30 days, 60 days.
I'm comfortable with 30 or 60. We could give it 60 to give a lot more wiggle room, because I know how our city can be, so
Okay, so
60 is fine.
let's do 60 days.
Item number 54, Officer Ernest Baptiste, customer Geraldo A. Cinero, case number CEBPR 2017-00067. Geraldo A. Cinero.
It's Baptist, City of Miami. Code Enforcement Officer. This is a case that was open for a BPR. Today I spoke to the gentleman, he asked for an extension. So I'm tabling the case for 30 days.
Okay. All right.
Item number 58, Officer Monica Frederick, customer Graham Group Real Estate, LLC, case number CEGMP 2017-00024.
City of North Miami Code Compliance Officer Monica Frederick. This is a new case coming before you for a general maintenance property violation. The property was first noticed on March 26, 2017. The mailed certified notice to appear was mailed out on June 22nd, 2017. And the property is posted for this hearing on June 26, 2017 at 11:10 a.m. That picture was taken today after 2 p.m. I spoke to the tenant of the property, and he said that he hasn't been receiving any of the letters because it goes to the property owner and the property owner's address is off Brickell Avenue. He also stated that that has nothing to do with him based on the rental agreement that he has there.
Of course. All right, based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer and the evidence presented, I find that the violation does exist. I also find good notice, given proper notice, the owners have failed to appear, hereby find in favor of the city and in turn adjudication. Owners have until August 1st by which to resolve the violation. Should the violation not be resolved by the abatement date, there'll be a daily fine amount of $200.
Item number 60, Officer Ernest Baptiste, customer Harrison Hilton, case number CEODS 2017-00075. Yes, it's Harris Hilton.
Spoke to Hilton, and they're working on it. They want 30 more days.
All right, tabled 30 days.
Item number 70, Officer Crystal Cordo, customer Janvier Verselli, case number CEGMS 2017-00040.
Officer Crystal Cordo, City of North Miami Code Compliance. This violation is with reference to a blue tarp on the roof and other, I think I cited them for wood that needed to be replaced and awnings that needed to be cleaned, etc. As of today, the violations still have not been complied with. Originally, the owner was cited in April of 2017. Certified mail sent, property posted on the 23rd for the hearing. And I've not heard from anybody, actually.
Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer and the evidence presented, I find that the violation does exist. I also find good notice, given proper notice, the owners have failed to appear, hereby find in favor of the city and in turn adjudication. Owner has until August 1st by which to resolve the violation. Should the violation not be resolved by the abatement date, there will be a daily fine amount of $200.
Item number 75, customer Jean Kodata, Officer Crystal Cordo, case number CEPFY 2017-00357.
Officer Crystal Cordo, City of North Miami Code Compliance. This is with reference to parking on the front lawn. As of today, the vehicles are still parked in the same position they had been previously. Originally, the homeowner was cited on May 10th. Certified mail was sent. Property was posted on June 23rd.
Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer and the evidence presented, I find that the violation still exists. I find in favor of the city and in turn adjudication. I also find good notice, given proper notice, the owners have failed to appear. Owners have until August 1st by which to resolve the violation. Should the violation not be resolved by the abatement date, there will be a daily fine amount of $100.
Item number 78, Officer Von Kilfedrick, customer J.G. Reg III, LLC, case number CEFAW 2017-00010.
I'm asking, can we, table that case 30 days,
Okay,
as I was unable to obtain the photographs?
all right, table 30 days.
Item number 79, Officer Ernest Baptiste, Jaminian, case number CEZPU 20160056.
Ernest Baptiste, City of Miami Code Enforcement Officer. This is a case that was observed by Vidal Christie. Case was heard before. Posted the property on June 26, 2017. The owner came to the office saying he was gonna correct the violation. I wasn't able to revisit, but I go today and no one was at the property. And he didn't call me to explain if the violation was corrected because he has to let us in. And
All right, based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer and the evidence presented, I find that the violation still exists. I also find good notice, given proper notice, the owner has failed to appear. The daily fine amount of $350 is hereby ratified.
Item number 83, 84, and 85, Officer Ernest Baptiste, customer Jose Fernandez, case number CEEXP 20170078, CEPOM 20170004, and CEZPU 20170019.
Ernest Baptiste, City of Miami Code Enforcement Officer. Again, this is case that was observed by Villain Christie. Now, the case was heard before. All three cases, I went to the property today. Look, it's the property is I would say it's abandoned because the gentleman I saw today at the property says he's not paying rent, he's just living there. And there's no one that tried to contact us to resolve the issue. I posted the property on June 19, 2017. Violation still exists.
All right. Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer and the evidence presented, I find, did you take any photographs of what you can see?
I took picture of the front of the property. It had some broken windows, but
Okay.
the gentleman that I saw today told me that he doesn't. No one contact him. He doesn't know the owner.
All right, because I see here something about the pool was not cleaned.
No, I wasn't
Okay.
able to go to the bath.
You were not able to, okay. And the situation with the rental?
It's
says
it's those guys that I see two gentlemen and they say they just live in there. There's no one that they pay rent to.
Mhm. All right, I'm trying to figure out how we resolve that, because I have, that the home is being used as a rental and divided with walls.
They didn't want to let me in though. So
And they're asking
mean-
to return a single-family home to intended zone use before the reinspection. So is it fair, would they have to pull a permit and
Yes.
able to return the property to its original state?
yes,
Yes?
yes.
Okay, and as far as you know, have
There's no
perm-
permit on
no
file.
permit on,
No.
okay. All right. Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer and the evidence presented, I find that the violations still exist. I also find good notice, given proper notice, the owner has failed to appear. As to case number CEEXP 2017000078, the daily fine amount of $100 is ratified. as to, case number CEZPU 2017000019. The daily fine amount of $200 is ratified. Now, as to case number CEPOM 2017000004, I'm not going to ratify the fine amount because you were not able to reserve, so I don't know what condition the pool is at this time. So I will table it another 30 days to see if you're able to ascertain this information, and then we can revisit this again. Okay?
Okay.
Item number 86, Officer Ernest Baptiste, customer Juan Ferrero, case number CEBPR 20170070.
Ernst Baptiste, City of Miami, Code Enforcement Officer. This is a case that was open for construction without permit. I went there today, no one was home, and I wasn't able to observe if the violation is corrected, so I'm asking for it to be tabled.
Okay. 30 days?
Yes.
All right.
Item number 87, Officer Monica Frederick, customer Julian Lutherman, case number CEAPV 20170002.
City of North Miami Code Compliance Officer Monica Frederick. This case was previously adjudicated by you for abandoned property violation. The property was posted notice to appear for this hearing on June 30th, 2017 at 10:30 a.m. and it was mailed a certified notice to appear on June 22nd, 2017.
Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer and the evidence presented, I find that the violation still exists. I also find good notice, given proper notice, the owner has failed to appear. The daily fine amount of $250 is hereby ratified.
Item number 93 and item number 94, Officer Ernest Baptiste, customer Lucky, case number CEPOM 20170011 and CEWWC 20170025.
Ernst Baptiste, City of Miami, Code Enforcement Officer. This is a case that was opened by Vidal and Christie for the roof that was leaking. Today I did my inspection. The top was removed. So assuming that the
What case is this?
Item 93 and item 94, Lucky.
I don't have a roof problem.
no for windows, so windows,
Okay,
broken windows, WWC, and
okay.
all windows. When I inspected, the windows were good. They repaired the windows.
Okay,
So this one, for the pool, no one was on. I wasn't able to take any picture of the pool.
all right, so you want to close out,
The windows and table the pool.
okay, close. And 30 days,
Yes.
okay. I'm sorry, let me just clarify it for the record. The officer has closed out, CEWWC 20170025, owners in compliance, and CEPOM 2017 is tabled for 30 days.
Item number 102, Officer Ernest Baptiste, Mercian Saint Hilaire, case number CEIVY 2017000117.
Ernst Baptist, City of Miami, Code Enforcement Officer. This is a case that was open for an inoperable vehicle in the driveway. Spoke to the owner of the vehicle, explained to him that he cannot stay, posted the property on 6/19/2017, issued a CVT. Today I passed by a wrecked car still parked in the driveway.
All right. Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer and the evidence presented, I find that the violation does exist. I also find good notice, given proper notice, the owners have failed to appear, hereby find in favor of the city, enter an adjudication. Owner has until August 1st by which to resolve the violation. Should the violation not be resolved by the abatement date, there will be a daily fine amount of $50.
Item number 107, Officer Ernest Baptiste, customer Nicole Antoine, case number CEGMP 2017000011.
Ernst Baptist, City of Miami, Code Enforcement Officer. This is a case that was heard before. It's for the roof that is in disrepair, Wharton. And today I passed by, took picture, roof still in bad shape. Posted the property on June 19, 2017.
Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer and the evidence presented, I find that the violation does exist. I also find good notice, given proper notice, the owner has failed to appear, hereby find in favor of the city and the $200 fine, daily fine is hereby ratified. All right, just for the record, I see that we skipped page 72 and 96. Or did something happen with these two cases?
72 and 96.
Uh-huh.
Luma, item number 96, CEEXP 2017000103, Luma Osiris.
Mm-hmm.
That one was complied.
Okay. What happened to 72?
And 72. Oh, snap. I didn't even see that one. All right. Item number 72, Officer Monica Frederick, customer Jean Joseph, case number CEODS 20170050.
Comply.
All right. Item number 127, 128. Officer Crystal Cordo, customer Wallace Chester, case number CEEXP 20170084 and CEGMS 20170029.
Officer Crystal Cordo, City of North Miami Code Compliance. Both cases are with reference to exterior cleaning and roof maintenance as far as cleaning is concerned. The property owner was cited for both violations on March 31st. The property owner was issued a civil violation ticket for the issue. Property was sent certified mail and posted for the hearing on June 23rd. And as of today, still no compliance.
I'm sorry, what was the last thing you said?
As of today, no compliance.
All right, based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer and the evidence presented, I find that the violation does exist. I also find good notice, given proper notice, the owner has failed to appear. I hereby find in favor of the city and intern adjudication. Owner has until August 1st by which to resolve the violation. Should the violation not be resolved by the abatement date, there will be a daily fine amount of $100 for each case.
Item number 129, Officer Crystal Cordo, customer Walter A. Rodriguez, case number CEFAW 2017-00034.
We postponed that case. They pulled permits.
Item number 131, Officer Monica Frederick, customer William Conception, case number CEOSV 2017-0054.
City of North Miami Code Compliance Officer Monica Frederick. This case is for oversized vehicle parked at the property. The violation was first noticed on May 17, 2017. The property was mailed a certified notice to appear on June 22nd, 2017, and the property was posted for this hearing on June 30th, 2017. The property owner had the food truck parked on the side of the property, and I guess they decided that to remedy the problem that they're gonna just park it on the swell, but technically it's still on the property.
All right, based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer and the evidence presented, I find that the violation does exist. Also find good notice, given proper notice, the owner has failed to appear. Owner has until August 1st by which to resolve the violation. Should the violation not be resolved by the abatement date, there will be a daily fine amount of $50.
Item number 136, customer Ernst Baptiste. Officer Ernst
Alright.
Baptiste.
Before we get to 136, what happened to 135?
That one is complied.
Huh?
Wesley Noel.
Uh-huh,
I had announced it earlier. It's complied.
complied,
Mhm.
okay. All right, 136.
And item number 136, Officer Ernst Baptiste, customer Yolanda Dukes, case number CENUS 2017-00043. Complied.
Complied.
Okay.
Item number 137, Officer in 138, Officer Ernst Baptiste, customer Eves Gachette, case number CEJNK 2017-0039 and CEODS 2017-0064.
Ernst Baptiste, City of Miami Code Enforcement Officer. This is a case that was open for junk on property and outdoor storage at 670 Northeast 143rd Street. Property was posted on June 19, 2017. Today I took pictures. We have items stored in the back on the carport and junk on the side of a shed.
All right. Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer and the evidence presented, I find that the violations do exist. I also find good notice, given proper notice, the owners have failed to appear. Hereby find in favor of the city and enter an adjudication. Owners have until August 1st by which to resolve the violation. Should the violation not be resolved by the abatement date, there will be a daily fine amount of $100 in case number CEJNK 2017000039. $50 case number CEODS 2017000064.
And that concludes all.
All right, we are adjourned. Good night. Thank you, officer.